Hello and welcome back to the TGG Rising Sun campaign. We're doing level 3 and we start with an aristocrat, basically inherited already. And so we've got Mountain Shrine and River Shrine, trashing, plus asceticism, which I'm guessing we're not going to really take advantage of here given the other options, but it's there if we want it. We've got poet, litter, and then a bit of aristocrat for draw. Compared with the last time that we saw aristocrat, oh, and then activated mountain shrine. Compared with the last time we saw aristocrat, it can draw more here, or maybe more isn't the right way to say it exactly, but because we have plus actions from litter, that is the only plus actions it looks like, but we can you can play and then aristocrat itself has plus actions, but aristocrat does not allow you to play a second like aristocrat as draw off of its own plus actions, but because there's other plus actions you could have two aristocrats that draw in a turn. I don't know if that's worth it, but I just thought I'd point that out since it's a contrast to the previous time that we saw this. Anyway, plus buy from Rice and Fishmonger, gains from Craftsman. So yeah, this kingdom I think can get pretty big. We have growth. When you gain a treasure, gain a cheaper card. That's really nice with Rice. What is the Rice situation? Action, omen, potentially duration attack, treasure. That's 5, shadow 6. 6 is pretty good. It's pretty good. Better than a platinum. So the other thing I should mention is practice is kind of like plus actions. Well, maybe that's not the right way to say it. It's more like a throne room, I guess, but it's a throne room that doesn't really, it's not like, oh, I practice my litter and so I get more plus actions, but you can use it to like multiplayer something like Craftsman or Samurai, which can be pretty effective, or like a Trasher. So we have a 5-2. We do have the aristocrat down there, but it's still a 2-coin hand. I mean, I like getting a mountain shrine for sure, so I think we'll probably just open mountain shrine. We have the aristocrat to start with, so we could open double mountain shrine. Could also get a fishmonger, and then we'd have some plus buy in our deck. What would that actually be useful for? So I was thinking about, like, if you practice Mountain Shrine, right, you net money and you get to trash an extra card, but you lose your buy. But if you have a Fishmonger that you've already played, then you can, and you don't even need plus actions to do this, because, like, you wouldn't need the action to play the Mountain Shrine. So, like, suppose we had, like, a hand with, like, 3 coppers, 2 estates. So that's unrealistic since we only have 2 estates to start with. So let's say 4 coppers, an estate, and a mountain shrine. We play the fishmonger. We play 3 coppers. We have 4 money. By practice, we play the mountain shrine twice. We trash the copper and the estate. And then the practice gets us down to 1 money, and then the mountain shrine gets us up to 5 money, and we hit 5. Like, that's pretty good. So that's, an argument in favor of Fishmonger. Other things we could do. I mean, we could, if we really wanted a River Shrine, we could just open River Shrine, Mountain Shrine, and be a little bit sad about how much debt we were taking on. River Shrine's not bad. We can use it to gain poets. But would also be like nice to open craftsman, because like practice craftsman you can get double 5, although getting double 5 in the early going here isn't actually that good, because like you only have litter, and litter is a fine enough card, but it does give you debt. And I think, well, yeah, I think I like the Mountain Shrine Fishmonger. Okay, well here we have our Aristocrat in hand, which means if we do the thing I was talking about, we only hit 4. The practice. Now, if we just play the Aristocrat and the Mountain Shrine and the Fishmonger, then we have 5. I mean, maybe 4 is good enough anyway. Like, what do we want to get? Poet, Craftsman. Might as well play this. We could also leave the Fishmonger. Just play the Mountain Shrine, buy a 4, and then there's a chance that we would hit 6 next turn, which I actually wouldn't mind. Like picking up a Samurai to set up for the future Rice, and also like we can practice the Samurai. And then it gets, you get like double the effect. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm down to play for that. So just gonna not play the Fishmonger and take, I think, a Poet. If we're gonna go for that anyway, then Craftsman is gonna mostly get in the way. Wow. Alrighty then. We could take another Mountain Shrine. I mean, we do have the plus actions. I think I like that. Oh, or we could go into debt and take something in a Mountain Shrine. I kind of forgot we had plus buy. I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to take the debt if I want to get to 6. Okay, so here we are looking at that hand I was talking about earlier, and we do end up with 5. If we play the Fishmonger, I mean, I guess if we play Fishmonger 4 coppers, and we practice the Mountain Shrine, we do get to 6, but why not just wait until next turn when we've got well, we're likely to have the plus actions. And then the Poet can potentially also increase our hand size. Yeah, I don't think there's too much point in doing that now. We could go ahead and take a litter. Probably a good idea. Well, we didn't see the Poet. Damn it. So we could just not trash and we would hit 6. I guess that's probably fine. Now we could take another mountain shrine. That seems bold. We want to have the money to practice the samurai. Growth is active. Okay. Nah. We can hit rice, but we have to decline to trash again. I don't think I actually want gold. Why? If we play the fishmonger and we do the practice thing and we do any trashing, practice mountain shrine nets a coin if we don't trash. But if we trash once, then it doesn't net a coin. But it only needs to break even for us to still hit 7. But on the other hand, next turn, we might prefer to have that plus buy so that we can practice samurai and still do anything else. Damn it all. Alright, let's go. I don't feel great about getting gold here. I'm just going to take the litter. So we're going to trigger the shuffle. And we could take another mountain shrine. It's like basically all of our draw. That's we do have another litter down there and the poet. Be good to hit rice again is the thing. Yeah. It's too much debt. A lot of fishmongers. Okay. Rice. Litter. Damn it, I wish I had one more coin. Maybe, are we thin enough that we want gold at this point? Go like rice, gold litter, mountain shrine. There's no action in the trash. This poet, it could be the choice. The bot has a couple of mountain shrines of its own. Hmm. Yeah, let's trash it. Okay. Rice gold litter again. The poets are going to struggle to provide value, but we could take another aristocrat. Could also take another samurai. The samurai is basically like a fancy activated conspirator. So it's not that exciting. But it... Well, assuming we practice it, which makes it actually a little bit even worse than that, because we have to go to the trouble. But yeah, we should definitely take another aristocrat. If we go like... It's definitely possible that we end up with too much gold here. Yeah, I think I just want to do... I will take another samurai. And then another aristocrat. Maybe two aristocrats, and then... it's not net actions until we get a fifth. That seems dubious. Also seems dubious to take more terminals. Maybe we should just buy asceticism here and trash some copper. Still want that. And now The aristocrat actually draws. The poet probably doesn't, but it is non-terminal. Terminal space is going to be an issue. We did add one village to our deck, which does help. Now let's get the aristocrat, I think. One more mountain shrine. I mean, what is down here? Is there another litter down here? I think there is. Should suggest that another mountain, which would suggest that another mountain shrine should be fine. So we gained a litter and we bottom decked. Did we bottom deck 2 litters? Maybe we did. Yeah, we apparently a lot more draw than I thought. Shouldn't have played all these litters even. Guess that asceticism was a little aggressive. Well, at least now I know. So we have 2 actions to spare. Yeah, I definitely miscalibrated this. So if the best that they can do is double province, I think we probably want to take another aristocrat for draw and another rice to get that aristocrat, among other things. Like we could go double province and then I guess if we practice, no, that doesn't work. Never mind. So we could go triple province rice. Is there any chance that they can triple? I guess they had 3 debt. Yeah, I guess we can play around that. Or add another aristocrat and 2 poets, maybe. Could add go rice gold. Poet. We take another rice instead. Rice gold aristocrat. That's probably excessive, right? We already had like 30. We had 31. We had 38. Not if you discount the debt. The rice gets us another 6 to 44. Yeah, we shouldn't take the gold. There's no reason to do that. Wait, where's... Okay, this is just backing me up too much. Province, province. Rice. Poet. Rice. Aristocrat. Not going to take on their mountain shrine. Yeah, I don't know why it was so hard for me to calibrate how much drawing payload and stuff I had in my deck here, but I still underdrew. I wonder if there's a practice thing we could have done there to get like one more duchy. Probably. Do oh right. Oh no, then we don't have the money. Wait. Oh, because we don't have the shadow in play. Sad. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so the litter was an important card here, and the bot identified that correctly, but it didn't thin as much as it needed to. The samurai giving 2 extra coins to Rice, I think, was a pretty big deal that they didn't have. So, like, my Rice was worth 6 and their Rice was worth 4. Well, until the last turn when my Rice was only worth 5, but oops. No, I mean, I played it correctly initially, even if I didn't realize that was the case. So I think that was like actually pretty helpful. And then yeah, they didn't finish cleaning out their coppers, but I'm not really sure what, you know, I did do the asceticism, but I also overdrew, so like arguably I didn't need to do that, which suggests that there was some other difference maker there that was coming into play. I mean, I guess I got a second mountain shrine sooner than they did, so yeah, and they did trash some cards at the end, right? Like on their last turn. Yeah, so they really weren't as thin. I think it's because they took longer to get that additional mountain shrine. I don't know when they got it though. Turn 8. They got a second mountain shrine. Yeah, that's not enough trashing, I think. I mean, maybe you don't need the mountain shrine. Maybe you can do it with asceticism, but one way or another, I think you need to trash more. Yeah, growth with Rice is generally pretty crazy. Certainly crazy here. The bot did identify that, but like I said, like the fact that it was only like its Rice was, well, my Rice was 50% more valuable than the bot's because of that samurai. So it's like pretty good. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and next time we move on to level 4. Until then.